Hi guys, Tom Morrison here, and one of the secrets to getting better at squatting is to actually squat. So, if you're happy with your technique and your mobility and you want to progress your numbers, a great thing to do is to squat 3 days a week. One day you're going to go heavy, one day you're going to go moderate, one day you're going to go light, but you're going to change the way you're squatting on the other days. So, your normal squat is on the heavy day, you add pauses into your moderate days, so a 3-second pause for 5 reps, and then on the third day you're going a lot lighter and you're doing 1 1/2 squats. So you go all the way down, come halfway up, back down, come back up again. That's going to give you more time with squatting, and that's going to give you a lot more technique work as well. And then, like I said, you're going to add weight every week to this. So 4 of these little boys equals 1 of these little boys. So that'll be a 10 kilo increase over 4 weeks. You can do this for as long as you want. The main thing is to have like a testing week first of all and see what sort of weights that you can do yourself so that you know where to start from. Make sure the technique is absolutely solid and there's no wibbly wobbly stuff going on, and then start to progress from there. The secret to it is the consistency side and just having those little increases, but also the frequency you'll be doing it as well. So check this out. Okay, so week 1 you're going to be doing heavy squat 5 by 5, and this is day 1. So say you choose to do it on the Monday, this will be your first day. So with these squats, you're just going straight down and straight back up again. Keep a solid core, everything braced, nice and tight. Drive or pull it down, drive it back up again. And every setup should look exactly the same. And when you walk it back into the rack, it should look exactly the same as well. In reverse, boom, set it down solid. Day 2 of week 1, so say you did Monday, day 1, do Wednesday, day 2. You're going for a slightly lighter weight, so some moderate weight, and you're gonna have a 3-second pause at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, back up again. So you're not going down and coming straight back up again, you're having that little pause, you're taking any sort of momentum out of it, but you're also making sure that you stay tight in the bottom. So that's it for 5 by 5 as well. So give yourself that little pause, drive it back up, then walk it back in exactly the same. Unrack, exactly the same as well. Even light day, this is day 3, so say you wanted to hit this day maybe on the Friday. This is 1 1/2 squats, so you go down to the bottom and then you drive yourself up a little bit and then back down and then up again. So it's 1 1/2 squats basically, and then you'll notice here that I'm in my socks for this session. So because it's a bit of a lighter weight, I'm wanting to go for a barefoot session. So rather than using my lifting shoes, I'm going to do some barefoot squats, but like I said, with the lighter weight. I do like, if I'm going heavy, to use my lifting shoes. This is your technique practice. So after the first week, you note down all the weights that you use, and then you want to add 2.5 kilos the second week that you do this. So every week you're going to be adding 2.5 kilos to each session. So week 2, day 1, you're doing your heavy squats again, and all you've done is added that 2.5 kilo. Technique stays exactly the same, nothing should change. And like I said, over a 4-week period, that will be 10 kilos added on to whatever it is that you're doing for 5 reps. I would always say to video like your last sets just to check out the technique and make sure it's staying consistent all the time. If it wasn't staying consistent, if there was too much of a change, which there shouldn't be, you'd maybe want to keep with the same weight for maybe 2 weeks in a row. But generally, most people should be able to increase 2.5 kilos every week. Same idea for the moderate weight as well. You still add on that 2.5 kilos. This is week 2, day 2. Still moderate with 3-second pause, 5 by 5. It should look exactly the same as the week before. Your counting shouldn't be going quicker. You shouldn't be going 1, 2, 3 and back up again. Everything should stay exactly the same. Looking to get good speed generated from that bottom position with no momentum. This is week 2, day 2. And then week 2, day 3 is that lighter weight, but you're still adding that 2.5 kilos on. So this is more of your technique day and just working on that very bottom position and coming out of the hole as well. So if you were ever to catch it clean and not be able to stand up with it, so you get stuck in the bottom, this is a great drill to use for that. And you can do this with front squats as well. Keep in mind, this is only if you're 100% happy with your squat technique and you know exactly what you're doing and you want to increase your numbers from there. If you were still struggling with your mobility, you'd want to check out the simplistic mobility method from my website and work on that first before starting it into any kind of a program, as there's no point in loading up bad habits.